owner of this channel. This channel has been hacked for a very long time by a Luciferian group and a Luciferian woman who is my copycat, and she tried to with other people take my place, not just by destroying my channel and my reputation, but taking positions away from me. This woman, my copycat, actually there is not one but many, but there is one that is really dangerous because she's mentally sick, and she committed many crimes, including murder. Okay, so this copycat still managed to steal my money from this channel. So please do not give any donations. I mean, it's been a bit more than 3 years. I don't receive any donations from YouTube or TikTok. Or TikTok, I never ever received. So if you give it, you give to this karmic woman who is actually a criminal. And those who thinks this woman is an earth angel, she has no gifts. She's paying other psychic to get information. And she uses only military technology. She has access through men, and a name comes out, different name comes out. One of them is Pierre. Okay, I will do the names a bit later. The Jade might be a nickname, not her real name. She's working for secret society, you know, doing hunky-punky with men and women, even dogs. It comes out dogs. She's doing it with dogs also. I don't know what is this, her obsession with dogs, but it's quite disgusting. This is a prostitute. Nothing is divine about this woman. This woman is an empty vessel since her birth. She's like an agent, you know, in the matrix. This woman incapable to be awakened and become divine because she has no soul. She's stealing from other people's soul and energy, man or woman. She will be never ever awakened. It's impossible for her. She's just a human body, a programming of the matrix, a 3D matrix, and now the 3D matrix has been destroyed. So these empty bodies are feel like lost. So they try to embody dark energies, but they realize that people are not accepting them when they have dark energy. So what they do, they steal from divine people. I can see that this woman called Jade stole from a procurer a property. This is, actually it's not from the procurer, it's from Divine Feminine, a high priestess, a real one. Maybe it's a chosen one or earth angel or twin flame, whatever. But this is a very powerful high priestess, and these are Jade. I will call her Jade in this reading, but as I told you, this is a kind of nickname, okay? So this Jade is living in a house, and they're giving me that she stole it from a high priestess, and a high priestess got it from a procurer, but it's on her name. So the high priestess is in trouble because of this jade financially stole absolutely everything away from her the last few weeks. With this man who works with her, and actually they regularly having sex. So this Jades wants to be the girlfriend of this procurer. The procurer should be careful because this woman has a very, very uncurable STD. She is in this Luciferian ring and a pedophile. I mean, that level that she has no problem stealing other people's babies and unalive them secretly. I mean, she used to live in a house and in a garden. She buried lots of babies' body. She does not like children. She does not like babies. She hates when babies cries. The only thing she loves that she can get from energies of babies. She's a mentally sick person. That is evident. The procurer is in totally in love with this Jade because the procurer thinks this is the high priestess, which is not true. That is totally realistic. The high priestess is a much, much older, a mature person, and this Jade is an idiot youngster. Doesn't do anything but partying, white powder, drink, alcohol. She's a heavy alcoholic, okay? She's a heavy, heavy alcoholic. She stole financially everything, and the real high priestess is still locked up in her house without any help. On top of that, there is 3 babies are in the danger because of this jade. She wants to steal these 3 babies at new moon and kill them. Maybe it's the high priestess babies, but I'm not sure about it. She's extremely dangerous. I can see that there's a Libra woman who work with this Aquarius man and this water sign jade. And this Libra woman is talking on telephone with a black guy who has a fake identity. A fake identity is a Capricorn, but in reality, this is a Cancer man. To break into the house of the High Priestess and unalive her finally. And this guy is saying, no, I can't because she's protected. And she says, I don't care, you do it somehow. She knows too much, she speaks too much up. We can't wait her to starve to death. Because they blocked all the finances of the high priestess that much that the social worker addressed some food tickets to her to survive somehow. And this bitch even stole the food ticket. Okay? So this high priestess has so much nothing that these bitches blocked absolutely everything out. So the high priestess would practically die. because she can't move out of the house. She can't buy anything. She can't eat nothing. So they waiting for the high priestess to die. Just a second, I'm channeling. Excuse me, the window is open and it's a bit noisy, but I hope you can hear me. Okay. Again, these procureur, I mean, not one procureur, but three different procureurs involved with this jade. They all having hunky punky with her, thinking that she is the high priestess. Wow. While the high priestess has no hunky punky with anybody, but locked up in her house, all of her finances stripped off illegally by this bitch, and practically she's almost dying because she has no moyen to survive. They stole absolutely everything and they blocking her that she can't move out of the house. She can't step out practically. Just one of the procureur maybe regularly visits in Orsay. Pardon. Yeah, there is a house in Orsay, I think, where she lives. Jade lives, this fake copycat lives in Orsay, where this house is a name of the high priestess, not Jade. She stole it from the high priestess, and these procureur having hunky punky with her. And there is not one procureur, but I'm telling you, three of them. Thinks this is a high. All the three things this is a high priestess. Okay, and all the three things they are the only one. Okay. While the real high priestess somehow connected to babies. Maybe she's pregnant, maybe not. Maybe Jade is pregnant, I don't know. But the real high priestess is in serious trouble in her house. They created this deliberately so the high priestess would quietly pass away and die without any financial support. They even went to the social service, tell that this high priestess is extremely rich, doesn't need any financial support, which is a lie. She's practically dying in her house because of this Jade, who's doing hunky punky with these procureurs who has nothing to do with the real high priestess. Are you kidding? This is a very young bitch. She has no wisdom, she has no gifts. I don't know how they can't see it. The real high priestess never ever seen these procureurs. The real high priestess never ever seen physically or contacted any procureurs. Yep, there's lots of manipulation. Yeah, these what they do, they did play a mind game with the high priestess that there is a police group or something who help people have children and work with the gendarme. So the high priestess would give them downloads, So the high priestess did, and this jade represented the downloads like hers. They want to kidnap this high priestess. They have difficulties because she's on the spiritual protection that is much more than spiritual, okay? But it's not the police who protect her. Yet Jade stole everything from the high priestess. Those people wanted to collaborate with the high priestess, not her, because she's, I'm telling you, she's a vessel that has no soul in. She stole other divine beings, divine children, mainly because she murdered many children. The divine soul of these children. But when you examine this woman, she's mentally sick because she can't handle this divine soul, and her mental is breaking down. She's unstable mentally. They organizing a Luciferian collaboration to kidnap this divine feminine, this high priestess locked up in a house. But for some reason they can't enter the house. And I can see that divine justice will be provided. This Jade is a very needy person. This Jade never ever was independent in all of her life. Since she was born, she was trained to be a Luciferian whore. And that's what she does. She's a big whore, nothing else. And she does not have any spiritual gifts, anything. She was trained by Luciferian from her childhood how to siphon energy and how to steal. And that's how she appears extremely charismatic, extremely divine, when it's not the case. When you are a high level spiritualist, you can feel when you are close to this woman that in spite of that she's beautiful, she's very utterant and beautiful, and she has a charisma. Something is disgusting in her. She plans to steal these babies from the divine feminine. Has 3 babies. I don't know, she's pregnant with or I don't know, but it's her children, and it was forced upon her. Maybe she's in a breeding program, I don't know, but she's planning to kill these children. If she says she's pregnant, it's pretend to pregnant. Just do she had an artificial insemination, so she would really look like the high priestess. She's losing the baby. She will lose the baby because Source does not want these babies. These babies will have reptilian soul, not divine souls, if they come out alive, and they are karmic babies. And karmic babies has nothing to do on a 5D earth. This woman neither. She's collaborating with comes out a hierophant. It's like a Satanist or Luciferian's high priest. The Robert name comes up very strongly. to steal these babies and sacrifice them at new moon. They want to keep this high priestess in a horrible condition until the babies will be born and steal the babies through the social service. They sacrifice spiritually some gendarmes. A gendarme boss, for example, has been sacrificed. Oh shit, I can say a gendarme boss was killed actually and replaced by a copycat that is not him. Wow. Well, this is a message for somebody, but... So the procureur is in love with a soulless karmic person who never ascended, who's a professional prostitute who's really good at sex. Nothing else, okay? She manipulates men through sex, okay? She's siphoning and stealing from the procureur, all the three procureurs, three different procureurs. Who is this Leo? And somebody comes out as a Leo. This is an energy vampire, a life force vampire, ritual life force vampire. Comes out, this person is spiritually starving for divine energy. If you are my channel and trying to siphon me, you will have a very difficult time because you will pass away. I'm telling you right now. You have no right to siphon me. You understand, bitch? I suggest you to get off my channel until you can. Because after, you won't exist, bitch. There's a water sign. Yeah, Jade is probably a water sign. Again, this is not her real name. I say Jade in this reading because I need to give a name because of that. You know, it just... but it's not her real name, I think. There are many names comes out. For example, Elizabeth. Maybe she's called Elizabeth. I don't know. And she has no back problem, by the way. Absolutely no. I mean, the real high priestess is, I will be honest with you, fat. Does not look like a real empress. Not that beautiful because all the shit they put her through. And this bitch is around 20 something years old. When she will be something 50, she will look like 80. Because she's just a prostitute, nothing else. A soulless prostitute. These people are outrageously insolent, permitting themselves doing all kind of crimes against this high priestess and violating her human rights on a daily basis. And nobody ever steps for this high priestess, only for the copycats, because they cut all connection to this high priestess. Joel name has importance somehow. Jade is a karmic person and she will never become divine. She's just a human body without, I mean, she was created by the 3D matrix. There are milliards and milliards of humans who has no soul. They are, well, from the matrix film, the spiritual world, I mean, those who are spiritual, the spiritual human call them angels, because they behave a bit like in a Matrix movie, the agent. So what's happening? Each dark entity, demonic demons, draconians, snake people, all kind of extraterrestrial beings, if you believe in that. Again, this channel is for entertainment purposes, can use them. But there is no divine being who has to use shit like this jade, excuse me for my expression, but because divine high vibrational beings doesn't need an agent, you know. She's a gold digger, nothing else. She wants only money. Money is important for her. She's even lesbian. She does not like men. She hates men. She just do pretend to be in love with them, and she was brought up, I'm telling you, this woman coming from a Luciferian family, they brought her up to be a seductor, a professional seductor, since the age of 8, 10. I know this is sad for her, but this woman incapable to heal. Do you understand? Because she's not 100% human. She can't heal herself. She has no higher self. She has no soul. There is no core of soul, nothing. She's an empty vessel. So it's really sad that she was raped when she was a child, but since childhood, she was trained to know the desire of men and how to siphon energy, life force, how to take away gifts. I mean, she has a basic witchcraft capacity, but this is a very immature person who are incapable to do some basic magic. She needs military gadgets to connect telepathically to this high priestess because she can't do it otherwise. This is not an earth angel, but an angel controlled by demons. She killed many babies to have the divine soul. So she has right now 3 divine baby soul in her in her vessel. And these souls are practically in mutiny. They want to break free, and it drives her crazy. So you could see her if you have camera, you would have camera to watch her. Sometimes she sits down in her house and she's like argue with herself. I mean, you know, all very intelligent people talk to themselves when they are alone, but this is not that. This is mentally, she can't handle the free source inside of her mentally, and it does not belong to her. And these souls want to break free, and drives her crazy. She needs this divine soul because when she has this divine soul, people around her can feel the divine presence. Why the real high priestess is practically dying in her house. Nobody cares about her, nobody's helping her. Because everybody shifted to this jade fake shit. It's important to know that this high priestess in this house looked up needs help because there are 3 babies or 2, or I don't know, their babies are in danger, and they want to steal these babies from the high priestess at new moon to kill the babies, and after they want to blame it on the high priestess. So the high priestess would go to prison when she loves these babies, and she would never harm any child in all of her life. She never ever harmed any children. If they won't be able to take away these babies at new moon, they plan to go along with the process. The high priestess can't deliver naturally for some reason, So they some butcher will cut her up and get the babies out, and they will be sold on the market. They hoping to gain at least 12, 13 million euros for one baby. Or if they really evil, they thinking about also to patch up the high priestess in a nasty way. So she's still alive, stay alive, but will go to prison for hurting the babies, which she never ever done, but Jade will do it. I mean, this Jade works with pedophiles, and they rape babies. I mean, the police already find baby bodies who were buried and not destroyed the tissue yet, and they were the white liquid of man on the babies. So they found DNA. So they persecuting these men, but Jade was helping these men and enjoy watching it. This is how sick is this woman is. This is not the high priestess. She has nothing about to be a high priestess. Yeah. I mean, these people are idiot because this high priestess has an archangel level soul. If she dies, she goes back straight away. I mean, they won't be able to sacrifice this high priestess, that's for sure. This is an earth angel, very powerful one. They won't be able to sacrifice. She might die, but the soul, they won't have it, that's for sure. Source will not permit them to have it because this is a very powerful person in our universe. If she will go back to her original form, she will destroy these people. She will destroy these people. She will do not permit these people to her children and continue being using her name to sacrificing spiritually good people like this Jean Boss. Um, he's a very good man, and now he has no soul anymore. They stole it, and I don't think he realized it. He realized it. It has something to do with Jade. Huh? Jade acts like a tuyo. How shall I put this? A water pipe. Okay, Jade is not a human being, just a human body. Human beings has human soul or starseed soul, but they have soul. Jade doesn't have any. There are lots of humans like him. We call them in a spiritual community agent. Well, there's other name for it, but I won't say it. So Jade received the money that belongs to the high priestess, not Jade, and all the dark these covenant received money from it. These Leo women also. I don't understand why she got pregnant also from the procurer, same procurer. So Jade is pregnant from the procurer, this Leo is pregnant from the procurer, and there are somehow some babies connected to the high priestess that has the procurer DNA on. I don't know what you do, procurer, but this is too much babies, huh? Too many. And many of these women are pregnant with twins. One of them already lost the babies, they telling me. Source is telling me. My higher self and my spirit guides. There's a teenager boy, a fire sign, a Sagittarius, they try to hurt. I mean, this boy has to fight for his soul each day because this Jade and this Aquarius man, this Libra woman and Virgo woman, each day continuously trying to steal it. I mean, these are soulless creatures. They need a divine light. They can't create it. They don't have any. Oh, okay. This is a high priestess son. They stole already a teenager son of the high priestess. They want to sacrifice. They manipulated this teenager son into this against the high priestess. So they planning, if the high priestess will go along with the pregnancy, they plan to take away this baby at birth. If they can't steal the babies before, because this high priestess is quite aged. So if they steal the babies before the birth, they can say that she's crazy, she's imagining being pregnant. Excuse me, I'm channeling. So we have here some car. They did something to the high priestess car. But they want that the high priestess cars break down somewhere so they could stop by and kidnap her. They want to make the high priestess disappear. They don't want to kill her because they want to siphon all lights away from her. And the baby, they want to take away the babies from her. So what they want, that when she goes somewhere with the car and the car breaks down, they want like with a little van or something stop by, like wants to help, or maybe somebody goes to her that, oh, I am the garagist who came to help you, and in reality it's a kidnapper, and they will make her faint or something like that and take her away and kidnap her so Jade can continue buying her. That is their plan. Aquarius is really burdened. This Aquarius man is exactly like Jade. He does not have any soul. So there is a demonic entities inside him. That's how he might seem to be have capacities. He stole a divine soul. He stole a divine soul of a man, a divine masculine. This divine masculine thinks if he lost his soul once, he can't get it back. So these Aquarius men using this divine soul to look. I mean, when you look at these people, you can feel the divine energy, but it's not death. It's the soul what they stole and they keep in their vessel. But it's not death. It's not death. That means they are incapable to. They try to connect. They try to figure out esoteric way to connect the higher self of the divine soul, but they can't because they don't have the core. And actually, you need the core of the soul to connect to your higher self. You want to know more about the anatomy of the human soul. This is only me who teach about this on earth, nobody else. Jade tried to steal these teachings, but it's not her. She knows nothing about God, source, and universe. She's totally KO, huh? Zero IQ. But if you want to learn about more spirituality, I think I put on pin the main teachings about The Anatomy of Human Soul on my TikTok. Check it out. Yeah, there's lots of people involved here. I mean, this high priestess received some help from her spirit guides, but it's already miraculous that she's still alive. But she can't hold for a very long time, huh? I mean, bitch, when you are so desperate that you steal food ticket from somebody who is in need, and actually the babies need that food ticket also, and her and the baby is practically starving, for you fucking bitch who has lots of money, and you use that food ticket and stuff in your dirty mouth, bitch. Excuse me, I'm really angry with this bitch. This is cruelty. This shows how much Jade is not a divine feminine. The woman who can do this to babies, and believe me, she did much worse than that to babies. She's a Luciferian pedophile child killer. The house she lived before, yeah, source is telling me that house she lived before belongs to also the divine feminine, because she inherited, but this Aquarius stole it from the divine feminine. These Aquarius pretend married on paper the divine feminine, but the divine feminine never even dated this man. A divine feminine, these high priestess never ever dated, actually can't stand this Aquarius. She is fucking disgusted of this man, would never ever marry this man. And there were some legal case to calm down a situation. They had to prove that it's Jade who is the high priestess, and Jade, of course, pretended to be the wifey of the Aquarius. There was some divorce, so these Aquarius could obtain the wealth of the divine feminine. And I'm telling you, in the first place, marriage has never ever happened between them. This high priestess never ever got married after her divorce, which was 3 years ago, roughly. This is disgusting. They want to starve the babies and the high priestess. Yeah. And they laughing on this, laughing that the babies of the high priestess are starving. This is funny for them. This procureur, or one of the procureurs, Jade is sleeping with, because there are three of them, has his abundance has been sacrificed by a Satanist high priest, and the Robert name comes out really strongly. Let's do some names. Let's do some names. And dates and signs. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. These high priestess really, I mean, she never ever asked money from anybody. This Jade doesn't stop asking money from people in the name of the high priestess. This is disgusting, because the real high priestess, mark my word, never ever ask money from anybody. Yeah, we have a name Louis or Louise. That is a really ancient name. I don't know why is it coming out. Stefan, Matteo, Juliana, William, Regina. How funny is this? The Jade came out. I mean, look at that. It really came out. I don't know if you can see, my not really good. You can see here, it came out really. I have other names here. I will read all of them. I have Rose, Noel, Charlotte, Natalie. I mean, these karmic people are laughing on a real high priestess. And they laughing that she will die very slowly without money, because they blocked absolutely everything. They blocked all money that she could receive, even financial help. We have Catherine, Grayson. There are some American people watching the high priestess also. Xavier, and laughing on her misery. There is a fake Christian shit, Lydia. Excuse me for my expression. Jasper. This Lydia is a first lady in a church, and she's sacrificing babies. She's a dirty criminal, nothing else. Elodie, Astrid, Oscar. Oscar is a baby name. Daniel, a baby's name, so it's telling me. Joanna, Elizabeth. I tell you that maybe this Elizabeth, her real name is Jade. Olivia, Lily. Somebody's birthday is today, of these karmic people. Great life. They want to sacrifice this high priestess so all of them can have a great life. Mariana. This is disgusting. I mean, I'm telling you, if this high priestess dies, first of all, you will not have her soul. You are delusional about it. And she will return to her original body. But you bitches, you won't survive that. I'm telling you. Amira, Molly, Morgan. These are baby witches in the US. Belongs to a covenant. This Jade has a connection with, or UK. Some of them are UK. Cassandra, Elora, Angela, Alberto, Jasmine, Celine. Oh, we have Celine here. And Anna, Victor, Leona, Mia, Kai, Maya, Wesley, okay, so we have here, there's a thank you here. I think lots of people donated to this high priestess to thank the spiritual growing, and this karmic woman, especially Jade, and this Aquarius woman and Virgo woman and Libra woman harvested all this money. The high priestess never seen anything from this money, ever. They did not give anything to the high priestess. They went on a luxurious holiday. They organized Luciferian parties with it. They organized all of criminal activities with it. Miles is there. Maybe 628 has a significance. Maybe it's a house number. 6 to 8. I don't have any months here at all. Let me see if I can get some months. Okay, I got more names. Sebastian, Nash, Joy. They congratulating this Jade. Well done, well done. Finally, you got what belongs to the high priestess. And ha 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 ha, she will die. That's what how they. I'm serious. These are very sick, mentally sick people, all of them. This is a huge number of Luciferian who's practically enjoy when people are dying. and they killing them. These are criminals. They should be all locked up. Yeah, I have a number 2 twice. Excuse me, my windows is open because it's too hot here. Letter F, N, H. Sun sign is out. I have 9 out, number 9. September, the letter C out, letter V. October is out. Okay, I have the number 6 out twice. Number 2 out 3 times. Okay. Mars has a significance. Something happened in Mars. WA. Aquarius, Aries sign out. Y, the letter Y. I. Okay, 6 is out 3 times now. The number 6. Maybe it has significance. Earth sign is out. It can be a sun sign, not necessarily the main. Okay. 0, letter 0 is out. So it can be a 20 birthday. Somebody was born on a 20. The letter D. The letter T. It can be initials. Sagittarius, Leo sign. We have a number 5 out here.